All right, so here is the macrame of the power steering and brake setup for the Humvee with the LT. I don't know if it's right. It works. It's worked for about a year. It's the way I did it. So I've got to start with the factory line here off of the master cylinder, and that is right back where it came from on the steering box. Then let's see here. There is some sort of maybe an overflow, low pressure return, something like that. So maybe I could use a clamp on that guy. But that goes down the hole, and it's right here to this T, where it then runs across to the power steering pump. I think it's a low pressure return maybe. And also right here on the steering box. So it's coming out of here. Then goes low pressure return to the T. I think that's putting the fluid back. We'll see on the other side if it's to the pump or if it's to the reservoir. It's probably the reservoir. So then this is, I think, the high pressure supply. It's the braided line you see going across. And again, like, I wouldn't use braided line on anything. I did that thinking it was going to be like super strong and look really cool and all that. And it looks all right, but it's a total pain in the ass, and you end up stabbing yourself in the hand a million times. And if you don't cut it perfectly, it's a pain in the ass. So I just use nylon braid if I ever did this again. But that's here out of the master cylinder. There's no Cadillac valve or anything. That's gone. We'll go over to the other side, take a look. Okay, so we're picking up from the other side. This is that rubber line that was the low pressure return coming from that brass T on the other side. And when the car's running, you can open this and you'll just see fluid just flowing in there. It's not particularly like under pressure spring or anything. It's just a solid flow. On the bottom of this tank is a braided line, and it's right here and it goes out. I think it was an elbow or something. I'm trying to get a little view of that. But that's how it's coming off the bottom, that black fitting. And then it goes to the braided line, which feeds the power steering pump, which is like a Corvette style with a remote reservoir, which is what that silver tank is. So you can see that down in there. And then it's got another line running out here. You can see the red fitting right here. And that's where the pressurized fluid goes through this braided line and back over. Comes up the far side. Let's see, where's that coming in? Braided line. I guess that's to the red fitting, the red and blue right there. So that's how that works. That's the entire system. And right now, of course, the wiring all looks like a rat's nest, but it works, and it's a future problem.